You started lifting because you want muscle. You're putting in the reps, but your workouts look like you're sabotaging your own progress. Let's fix that. You want gains. Good. Here are 10 mistakes secretly holding you back. If your workout is just pec flies, leg extensions, lateral raises, and biceps curls, you're wasting time and gains. These are isolation exercises, meaning they work one muscle at a time. Nothing wrong with that, but if your whole plan is built on them, your progress will crawl. Compound movements recruit whole teams of muscles at once. Bench press, squats, deadlifts, shoulder press. They let you lift heavier and give your body a real reason to grow. Stronger and bigger. More muscle, more strength, more results in less time. Isolations aren't useless, they're perfect for bringing up weak points. But they're the finishing touches, not the whole building. Do your compounds first. Use isolation work strategically. Your gains will thank you. Free weights aren't automatically better. And machines aren't just for beginners. You can build an insane physique with either. The issue is when you treat machines like the only option and call that a complete workout. Machines are great when you need extra joint stability, so you can actually hit the muscle you're targeting. If your shoulders keep stealing your bench press, a chest press machine can guide the bar path and put your pecs in the spotlight. But machines lock you into fixed movement patterns. Sometimes that feels smooth, and sometimes it feels like your joints are being dragged through a motion they didn't sign up for. Free weights move with you, letting your body follow a natural path, instead of being forced into one. And the biggest downside of relying only on machines? Your stabilizers get almost no work. The machine holds everything in place, so the small supporting muscles never have to balance or control the load. With free weights, you have to balance, control, and coordinate. The stuff that actually makes you stronger. So no, machines aren't bad and free weights aren't magic. Use both with intention, not randomly. Blend the stability of machines with the freedom of free weights, and you'll build a physique that's both aesthetic and functional. Your first days in the gym can feel like walking into a boss fight you're not leveled for. Everyone's training alone, headphones on, hood up. And that huge guy deadlifting 4 times your body weight looks like he'd vaporize you if you spoke to him. Reality is the opposite. Most people in the gym actually like helping beginners. If you ask someone for advice or a quick spot, 9 times out of 10 they'll be happy to help. Because they've all been beginners. And they remember not knowing what they were doing. As a beginner, getting help is one of your biggest cheat codes. Good advice saves you months of bad habits and bad decisions, and keeps you progressing instead of guessing. So drop the fear and ask questions. Ask for a spot. Ask for feedback. Just maybe don't ask the guy grinding his phone harder than his workout. A lot of beginners stay glued to light weights because heavy ones look intimidating. And that's totally understandable. But if all your sets feel like warm-ups, your muscles will treat them like warm-ups. They grow when you challenge them, not when you repeat the same easy reps forever. To fix that, you need progressive overload. Doing a little more than last time. If your goal is building muscle, you have to give your body a reason to change. If the weight never changes, neither will you. That might mean lifting a bit more, doing more reps, or slightly increasing the challenge each session. You won't level up every week. Nobody does, and that's fine. What matters is that over the weeks and months, the numbers trend up, even slowly. As long as you're progressing, your muscles will follow. Pushing yourself is great. Trying to hit a world record every session is not. That's how you speedrun bad form and injuries. The goal isn't lifting heavy at any price. It's lifting as heavy as you can while keeping solid form. When you jump to weights you're not ready for, your technique disappears, reps get sloppy, and your joints take the punishment. Repeat that long enough and something will give. And spoiler, it won't be the bar. 10 clean, controlled reps will always beat 4 chaotic reps. With a weight that's basically bullying you. Clean reps build muscle. Ego reps build problems. The smart move is simple, go moderately heavy. Until the movement feels smooth and natural. When your form is locked in, then go up. And before we move on, if you've learned any gym lessons the hard way, share them in the comments, someone else might avoid the same mistake because of you. Here's a harsh truth no one wants to hear. Motivation doesn't build muscle. Muscles grow because you keep showing up. Long after the motivation is gone. You can have the perfect program, the perfect diet. Track everything, but if you only stick to it. On days when the stars align, your progress will move at the speed of a warm-up walk. There's no shortcut for building muscle. It takes time, real time. Not 2 weeks, not even a few months. We're talking years of showing up, putting in the reps, and stacking small wins until the results are impossible to ignore. Consistency is the real cheat code. Hit your workouts. Make it part of your lifestyle. Not a short-term project you reboot every January. Do that and your gains won't just show up, they'll stay. This one feels obvious. Yet so many people train with zero water on them. Like they forgot they're made of the stuff. Your body is about 2/3 water. And once you start training, you can lose around a liter an hour through sweat. If you don't replace it, your body lets you know fast. Muscle cramps, brain fog, energy drops. And suddenly everything feels heavier than it should. Dehydration is a built-in performance nerf. And it's completely avoidable. The fix could not be simpler. Bring a water bottle. Drink up. Lift better. Cardio is great for your health, no doubt. But if your main goal is muscle, turning every session into a mini marathon is one of the fastest ways to slow your gains. A lot of beginners think tons of cardio will magically make them look super athletic. But an aesthetic physique mostly comes from 2 things. Building muscle and controlling your calories. Drowning yourself in cardio makes both harder. You burn through your energy, your recovery tanks. And in some cases you even lose the muscle you're trying to reveal. And honestly, what usually ruins fat loss isn't a lack of cardio, it's the snacking that sneaks into your day without you noticing. Fix that, and fat loss becomes way easier. Without living on treadmills or destroying yourself with daily high-intensity cardio. Walking around 10,000 steps a day quietly burns calories, keeps recovery intact, and doesn't interfere with muscle growth. It's one of the simplest long-term tools you can use. And yes, you can build muscle while losing fat. The two don't cancel each other out. If you want the deep dive, check out my body recomposition video. A lot of beginners show up, train hard, sweat like crazy, and then skip the one thing that actually lets muscle grow, protein. Lifting weights is just the signal telling your body it needs to get stronger. Protein gives your body the building blocks to do it. No protein, no recovery. No recovery, no growth. If you're lifting, you need a solid amount of protein every day. For most lifters, somewhere around 1.6 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight works well. It supports recovery, helps you keep progressing. And as a bonus, it keeps you fuller. So it's easier to resist random snacking. Lift hard, eat your protein, let the gains happen. Fitness can feel like a giant maze. Even though some fundamentals are universal, people aren't. What works perfectly for your friend might not be what works best for you. Someone might swear the best way to lose fat is intermittent fasting, and for some people, it really is a great option. For others, not so much. That's why you need to approach every piece of advice with a bit of critical thinking, even mine. Test things. See how your body responds. Don't be afraid to explore different sources. The more you learn, the easier it becomes to separate solid information from trendy nonsense. On the flip side, don't blindly follow self-proclaimed experts. You'll see channels copying content like it's a group project. And when you read their tips, it's clear some of them have barely set foot in a gym and never show their own physique. There's a reason for that. So stay curious, keep learning, and keep sharpening your critical thinking. And since we're talking about avoiding mistakes, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, that's a big one. The good news: it's the easiest fitness fix you'll ever make. And it just might boost your gains. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join this community of lifters leveling up together. If this video helped you, drop a like. Share it with a friend who's just starting out. And let me know in the comments which mistake you caught yourself making. Thanks for watching, keep training smart, and see you in the next one.